I expected. A few minutes is a long time, isn't it? Okay, split up and do something. I'm sure you're smart enough to figure something out. Oh, and Alfred. Here, take some electrolyte. Only use that for this fight. I only gave you just enough.
What do I do exactly?
Just do what you used to do. It seems like there are about 50 people here.
Okay, how many is 50? Sounds like it should be easy enough.
Everything just exploded behind me. That always happens.
These guys are really dumb.
Okay, I'm going to extract the bits of the energy giant monster thing from all these people, and then the egg can destroy those bits.
How?
First of all, I'm going to use my crown to teleport every bit of the energy giant monster thing that's inside of these people out of them. Then the egg is going to use subatomic shell, its special attack, I think, to destroy all those bits.
What's a special attack?
Exactly what it sounds like. Okay, that's it. Subatomic shell lets the egg keep anything together or pull anything apart by directly controlling a shell of loose subatomic particles. I'm not sure how it came up with it, or if it even came up with it on its own, but it's a strong attack nonetheless.
What does nonetheless mean?
It means... Wait, what does nonetheless mean?
In spite of that.
What?
Nonetheless means in spite of that.
Oh, I knew that, but I didn't know how to say it.
Sure.
Oh, come on, you know what it means, but can you say what it means?
A pronoun used to refer to a thing previously mentioned or easily identified.
Where did you learn this stuff?
When you're rich and famous, you have to prepare for any question the press may ask.
Ignoring the fact that I am rich and famous, have you ever actually been asked that before?
No, but I haven't asked it before.
Oh, I get it!
survivors of the explosion that destroyed the jail have probably fled to other dimensions. The people here were likely actual criminals. Duty and Alfred should go through their records to see if they were arrested for charges related to the energy giant monster thing or not. If they were, they can't be held accountable, so I'll do the same thing with them that I did with Alfred. We're going to have a lot of reports to deal with related to the energy giant monster thing in the near future. But if we work hard, we should be done before the end of the month. Maybe even before the end of the week. Oh, and Pinachess, duty, at noon today, I need to work out contracts with you.
$3,000 an hour.
1,000. 3,000 is really pushing it.
5,000.
2,000. You drive a hard bargain.
7,000.
4,000.
Okay.
Just to be clear, you didn't trick me. I knew exactly what you were doing. I really just didn't want to have to pay you that much an hour. But I guess I have to anyway. Anyway, I need to go respond to some reports. And you guys need to get a wormhole license. Otherwise, you can't make wormholes, or you can get fined or sent to jail.
I already got one.
Okay then. Well, see you around. Darn it, I forgot to open the exit again.
So you're saying a magical egg destroyed the West one? Yes, I need to track it through the whole multiverse. Okay, I'm not sure you can afford it. I'm not sure if you're qualified for a license, and traveling through dimensions is generally not a common skill in this dimension. It takes a really long time and a lot of practice because it has just been introduced. I don't care. Give me a ticket to another dimension. How is it the source of that egg issue in this dimension? If there were a magical egg from this dimension, we'd have heard of it. Let's check the adjacent dimensions. Well, there was this moving egg that was taken in by the founder of M. You know, the organization that designed it controls almost all the energy in dimension 389 and deals with the energy crisis across Dimension Group 1, despite this recently starting to hire employees. How did that guy manage to run it on his own? Anyway, he recently took in an egg and said it might be the key to stopping that energy giant thing that's been murdering a bunch of people. You know the one. Show me a picture of the egg. Okay. Calm down a little. Here it is. That's it! That's the egg! But this egg is supposed to be some sort of savior that's appearance into the world was linked to the energy giant monster thing. And it's going to defeat it, since it's the only thing with magic power. I don't care who the egg is. It destroyed my restaurant, and I'll destroy it. Okay. It resides in Disneyland at Dimension 318. Give me a ticket. How much will it be? $40,000 per round trip. One away. That will be $25,000, please. Round the trip. Okay. Anyway, let's see.
It just occurred to me that I actually need to go to another dimension, so I ran all the way over here. I'll go to Dimension 318's Disneyland. $40,000 per round trip. One way!
That will be $25,000, please.
Round trip!
Okay, your platform's right outside 58B. Basically, stand on it. It'll send you to the specific place you said, as long as you're holding the tickets. Wait, Granny, why the same place as me?
You're going to Disneyland too?
Yes, I'm going after that egg.
I'm going there because it's the energy hotspot of the whole multiverse. It's the best first stop by far. That way I can get to any other dimension from there.
Wait, don't you need a license to go between dimensions?
Yeah, legally.
As soon as we get there, I am immediately never ever going anywhere near you again. can't believe Trump made me destroy a jail. If what he says is true, the most dangerous criminals in history just broke out of prison. Well, not my problem. I'll stay out here until I feel like going home. There's no issue here. There's no reason to worry about what's going to happen as a result of my actions. That's what Trump taught me. But then, why do I feel bad? I know why. Countless dimensions could be conquered or ruined by all these people. You never realize what you've done until it's over. But the issue is, people must have seen me running away after the prison blew up. So I'm considered a criminal too. They'll kill me if they find me then. So all I can do is completely neutralize everything that Trump made me set free. Why did I think it'd be fun to nuke a jail? Is he starting to get a control on me? Well, I'm not going to let that be me, I swear. I'm going to undo what has been done. This pin creates electrite out of air. If I use it correctly, I'll be able to beat all those maniacs who I lit out. All I can do now is fight. So I suppose I will. So, all you maniac criminals who survived that nuke, I'm coming for you. You'll see. I'll strike you all down. I'll be this multiverse's hero.
Even though they're in the promo art, there's basically nothing I can do with them. Now they're going to a park and sitting on a random thing. I mean, I think it's called a bench, but that has no rhymes and I am singing. Why did we come here? Don't you hate parks? Of course, you fell asleep. You never want to go anywhere unless it's to get food or to occupy me so that you can get some sleep. I'll have you know that I'm smarter than you give me credit for. Long, long ago. And by that I mean when random passerby stepped on that one ant. An ant with a mutation causing its skin to infinitely expand when it's filled was stepped on by random passerby. As Pinchas flew away, the ant's seemingly dead body absorbed a bit of Pinchas's energy. It grew slowly since Pinchas's energy multiplies as it's used. It became giant purple ant. Okay, seems like you guys are finished with sorting through these people. They were all apparently terrible, disgusting criminals, and are being transferred to another jail. But we've gotten one report that caught my eye. A guy was sighted using an electrite monster that completely disintegrated towns. The monster didn't disintegrate towns, the guy did. Weird, right? Think it'd be the reverse. It seems he's going to towns full of dirt, one at a time, and absorbing people's bodies after the towns are completely disintegrated. The descriptions they gave were really horrific. I'd rather not explain it with a 3 plus 20-year-old in the room.
Well, let's get going.
To where?
It's pretty simple. He's been going around Earth in dimension 322 and destroying towns there. It's a dimension with a whole lot of dirty towns on Earth. And by dirty, I mean full of dirt. Not as in, like, messy. As in actually physically dirty. Like full of dirt. You get it! Anyway, his trail would lead him to the town where he found Alfred in. And technically you too. Unreputable town.
Okay, let's go. I have some very important things to do afterwards.
And I have nothing to do.
Okay, come on. Darn it, I forgot to open the exit again. There he is! Every time he touches the ground with his hand, it disintegrates! Not his hand, the dirt! Oh, you get it! Stop him at all costs! It seems like he has to specifically touch dirt. It turns into vapor and then kills whoever breathes it in. After a while, it condenses and turns back into normal dirt, crushing entire towns and destroying any possible evidence. You've already figured out my power! I guess I can introduce myself now! I'm the Creator! That's a dumb name. And you're insane. Why are you destroying everything? Are you under the control of the energy giant monster thing just like Alfred used to be? Well, okay, let's take this guy down, duty.
What about me?
You, Pinachess, and the egg are support. I have a feeling that's the best you can do against this guy. Duty, you're better at fighting than I expected. I know it might seem like a bad time to ask, but I've been wondering for a while. Ever since back when I started using Duty's natural smoothies for testing. So, is there any deeper meaning there with the whole Egyptian magic thing? I mean, if you use Egyptian magic, I was just wondering, who exactly are you?
I suppose you figured it out.
So how'd you guess? Egyptian magic, chain around your neck, crazy voice control, personality shifts, terrible singing voice, the fact that the top of your head is clearly a hairnet with rubber around the outside, and a fake hair sticking out. I've seen your actual hair poking out before. You're always in a box, seemingly to hide that Millennium Puzzle right there, which I can see just by looking down. And you act like you'd rather live in a box in order to maintain that. Honestly, I figured it out a long time ago. Oh, well, okay then. Hey, did you forget about me? You guys have been able to completely stop me, but what if I reveal this? By using the energy giant monster thing, I've made this guy! He lets me use my power at any point by extending my hand's reach, as well as being strong in his own right. Wait, isn't that just a stand? I guess so. His name is John. Are you releasing air in a specific pattern to make it colored like that? Yes. Wait! His name is John. Is that your name? Like, besides Crater Creator? Before, my name was Wilkes. Wait, John Wilkes? Seriously? Yes, seriously. Like, John Wilkes Booth? The guy who killed Abe Lincoln? I mean, you clearly aren't that guy, but is that a coincidence? Do you have really bad parents or something? Never mind that. I'm going to destroy you now! Doogie, there's a reason you're the one I instructed to take this guy down with me. Mind Crush. As soon as he feels like he's in checkmate, you can instantly take him down with it. Of course. I haven't done this in a while, though. After this, remind me to scream at you. I think I know what you're talking about, but I had hoped that you wouldn't. Checkmate. Okay, we've gotten you two's contracts negotiated, and Wilkes seems to be innocent and was under the control of the energy giant monster thing. So, we'll let him out of that one room over there that's really dark and negotiate a contract later today. But for now, Yugi, explain yourself. Okay, I suppose I should start from the beginning.
So I'm sure you know this, but apparently Seto Kaiba was selling my life to some comic company and publishing it all over the multiverse, right under my nose. It got popular fast and made Kaiba Corp a whole lot of money. One issue, near the end, a whole lot of people seemed to think that I was about to save the world from something in Egypt. Bakura, apparently. I'm unsure how or why, but Kaiba told me that he'd come from the future to stop the separation between me and Yugi.
Wait, so you're the Pharaoh right now? How do we tell the difference?
Yugi's a little shorter. It's been a few years, so I see why you'd be confused, but he's still a little shorter. Anyway, Kaiba told me that if I were recognized, I'd be shunned from society, because apparently everybody expected me to be saving the world, and it would be destroyed if I didn't or something. But it was for my own good to stay as one with Yugi. He took my place after swiping the Egyptian god cards and went to face what was meant to be my fate. He told me, live under a fake identity, and if anybody discovers you, say you were embarrassed that you lost in a duel to Kaiba, and you decided to live under a fake identity to escape that. Pinichess had already seen that I was me a while back. Maybe he'll tell you about it sometime. Anyway, I tell everybody who finds out the real story, because frankly the cover-up is even worse. I don't know exactly what went on, but probably something happened involving Kaiba at some point all those years ago in the future. It's kind of hard to explain, to be completely honest. But I don't know. Under the identity of duty, I became very rich and famous, starting by selling scraps of torn up paper until I learned how to use Egyptian magic to make smoothies and invisible walls out of smoothies. It's not that hard to live under a fake identity. I'm already like two people anyway. I still have some contact with my old friends, and frankly, looking back, it was probably best that I stayed as one.
That's insane! So then that explains why Kaiba disappeared. That was Dimension 319, correct?
Yes.
Well, good to know I'm allied with the Pharaoh. I wish we knew a little bit more about your powers, though.
I've grown to be able to use them on a much higher level. I'm much stronger than before.
That's good, I suppose. Anyway, I have some work to do. Could you run this place in my stead while I work on some other stuff?
Sure.
Why not me?
One more thing to do. Hey, Wilkes, let's cut to the chase. Signing this contract or the law will probably administer a fate worse than death to you. Don't bother reading it.
These terms are terrible.
Like I said, the law kind of sort of will give you a fate worse than death if you don't accept it. And, okay, I did this 13 hours ago. I'm not doing it again. Just read the contract and maybe sign it, okay? Okay, guys, we've gone through a whole lot of requests. And we have a new team member. Please welcome Wilkes. I think we're going to have a whole lot of dangerous enemies ahead in the future. But we'll all be okay, I'm sure. And we'll save the world. And this whole dimension group. We're becoming a proper organization now, aren't we? Well, let's go.
To take the moves in the box. He lost in a duel to a card game man for using the wrong cards. He was sued for being such an embarrassment, and now he lives in a box. To take the moves in a box. Boxman.